Hey everyone, it's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a real self-esteem booster as we dive into the realm of how to be more confident. To be more confident in your life, to be more confident in your relationship, to be more confident in your work, in everything. So let's cut this BS and join me in this 15-day challenge that will leave you feeling even more confident, like the queen or the king that you are. But before I can continue on, it would mean the world to me if you can take a quick second to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button below to get more weekly how-to videos. Thank you so much. You guys are the bomb, because without you, I literally would not be standing here right now. Let me start off by saying that I realize that for many of us, confidence can be a lot harder to acquire than others. Hey, I get it. It's not easy facing the real world sometimes, but I want you guys to know that confidence can be practiced every single day. If you're a person that's never consciously worked on building your confidence, or you don't know where to start or what to do first, then this 15-day challenge is for you. This 15-day challenge is a combination of habits that I have acquired over time. I narrowed it down to 15 because I do realize that we as human beings want to have immediate solution to situations, right? But this is something that you guys have to understand. It takes time. And even so, after this challenge works for you, you still have to continue to work on yourself and work on your self-esteem. But nonetheless, these are 15 habits that I have in my everyday life and that have worked for me and continue to work for me to maintain that confidence that I have today. And if you're someone who's watching me and you're listening to me speak and you already know it within yourself that you have a tight grasp with confidence, I still encourage you to watch my video, because at the end of the day, we could always stand to learn something new. And who knows, I may have a habit that could help boost that confidence that you already have. So don't lose this opportunity. What's the worst that can happen? And here we go, guys. Let's be more confident. We're going to start off nice and easy. On day one, I want you to, at some point during the day, go ahead and list all of your best qualities. This list can be long, it can be short. For example, are you a person that has patience? Are you courageous? Do you have great communication skills? List everything and anything that comes to your mind. On day two, I want you to practice affirmations. Whatever you want them to be, but they have to be positive affirmations. Just to give you several examples, I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am talented. I believe in myself. And so on. Affirmations that will, without a doubt, bring light into your life. On day number 3, I want you to involve some sort of exercise that will get your body moving and your blood flowing. Exercise not only frees your mind, because you will be so involved within this activity that you won't have time to think about anything else that's happening in your life at that moment. But it will also keep you healthy. And having a healthy body results in having a healthy mindset. On day 4, I want you to wear whatever it is you've been wanting to wear. No restrictions, no exceptions. If you've been eyeing out a certain outfit but you have not worn it yet for whatever reason, well, my friend, today is the day. Day 4 is the day that you wear whatever it is that you want. And when you finally dress up and you look at yourself in the mirror, I want you to smile and I want you to own it. Because you look amazing in whatever it is that you wear. We're not meant to fit into clothes. Clothes are meant to fit on us. Keep that in your mind. On day number 5, I want you to do something new. It can be anything, from something as small as changing a hairstyle or reading a new genre of book. Or it can get slightly bigger, and if you've never dined by yourself, then I want you to go out and buy yourself a lovely meal. I want you to free your mind, to let go. It can't hurt you to try something new for the first time. On day 6, I want you to be positive. Ideally, we should strive so that every day we are positive with ourselves. But we all know that that's a lie. We can work hard to try and stay positive. Absolutely. But let's not kid ourselves here. We are human beings and we will have our ups and downs. And I don't know about you guys, but when I have my downs, I have my downs. Especially when we as humans start doubting ourselves, our abilities, and our purpose in life. So Do I allow this reoccurring negative thought in my mind to ruin my day and my week? To take control of myself and my happiness and my energy and the energy that I bring towards other people? No. And it's at this point in time that we have to stand up for ourselves and kick those negative thoughts to the curb. I'm gonna share something with you guys that I only just read a couple of days ago, but on that particular day, you guys have no idea how this reading helped me out. So maybe it might do the same for you. That was posted by Paul Andrew from my Twitter family, and yeah, wasn't that amazing to read? On day 7, I want you to practice gratitude, being thankful for your life and everything that's in your life. We often take it for granted, but everything that we have within our lives, the people who are in it, and the experiences that we have had plays a huge role on who we are today and who we can become in the future. So take a minute to be thankful for the good and the bad. On day 8, I want you to practice the superhero pose. Say what? You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, I'll show you. I want you to pretend that you are in the coolest, the most badass superhero costume ever. I mean, you've got a cape going on and everything. Then I want you to strike a pose like this. Superhero pose. I get it, it's super goofy and it may seem silly to so many of you, but it actually works. Obviously, you're not gonna do this in the middle of Walmart, but you know, before you go out in your day and you feel like you need that confidence boost, seriously, I want you guys to give this a real shot. It will make you feel so empowered and you'll realize that your potential is limitless. On day 9, oh man, this is a habit that I need to continue practicing until I really have it in my body, because I still do this one a lot. So, real talk, guys. Are you a person that says I'm sorry a lot? Because I am very guilty. Even if it's for things that you do not have to apologize for. For example, getting past someone in a grocery aisle. You don't have to say, I'm sorry, can I get by? For example, when the waiter would bring you something that you did not ask for, I would say, I'm sorry, I didn't order this. I want us to think about that for a second. Why do we over apologize? Especially in situations where it isn't called for. Do we fear people's disapproval? Do we fear rejection? So we have to go out of our way to be accommodating to others. I see. Because it's also not about never apologizing again, but it definitely is about apologizing, especially when you don't have the right answers, or apologizing for things that are out of your control, or apologizing for what, your existence? I'm getting kind of deep, but you see the point, right? You see where I'm going with this. Why have I made it a huge part of my daily habit to say I'm sorry in situations where it's not called for? Definitely something to think about. I want you to practice alternative ways to express yourself instead of saying I'm sorry. For example, instead of saying I'm sorry, can I get by you? Say, excuse me, can I get by you? For the waiter situation, I'm sorry, this is not what I ordered. Instead, let's say, sir, unfortunately, this is not what I ordered. And it is as equally as polite as saying, I'm sorry, but this time around, you're not apologizing for anything that you did not do wrong. Find better ways to communicate, because it's not about being rude. It's about finding your self-worth, because you matter as a person. And the way that you speak matters, because it says something about yourself and how you visualize yourself in this world. Okay, day number 10 is very simple. On day number 10, I want you to say no. That's right. I want you to say no when someone asks you to do something that you don't really want to do. And when I say tell them no, that does not mean to include an excuse as to why you're saying no, or the reason as to why you're saying no. It's simply telling them politely no. How often do we say no followed by an excuse or a reason as to why we're saying no? Why? Is it because you want to make the other person feel better? Is it because you care too much about what the other person thinks? Just politely say no. Trust me guys, practice this truthfully and you will feel so liberated. You won't ever need to fake an excuse again. It's simply other people have to respect what you want to do and what you don't want to do. That's it. On day 11, you are going to practice being honest with yourself. Are there some things that you don't like about yourself? Things that are hard to accept on certain days? I want you to make a list of all the things that you don't like about yourself. I know this may feel heavy at first, but okay, I'll go first. I don't like the fact that my nose is crooked. I don't like the fact that I think that I have huge ears, which is why I almost never show them in my videos. I don't like that I have super droopy eyelids and I literally feel like I have to adjust my gaze from time to time. Guess what, guys? All of those things are things that I think are wrong with me. And another newsflash, we are not perfect. And that is okay because it is our imperfections that make us beautifully unique. So after you finish with this list, I want you to end it with, I accept all of myself and I love all of myself. On this day, I want you to particularly practice not giving a flying about what other people think. No matter what sort of criticisms, negativity, or judgments that people are throwing at your way, don't worry because it's not about you, okay? It's about their insecurities. So don't listen, don't care. Because trust me when I say this, no matter who you are or what you do in this life, there will always, always be the people who love you. There will always be people who judge you, people who care about you, people who dislike you. And you cannot spend your entire life trying to please other people, much less caring about what other people's opinions are of you. Hence the art of not giving a flying On day 13, I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to do something today that you normally wouldn't feel so confident about doing. It could be anything, but only you will be able to know what really makes you feel uncomfortable. And that's what we want to go ahead and practice today, is to get ourselves out of that mindset, out of any sort of restrictions that you think you might have up here. Because it is really only up here, right? On day 14, I want you to try and be open to the possibility of mistakes, frustrations, letdowns, basically the big F word. I'm talking about failure. So we're not by any means attracting those things. But I do want us to be open to the possibility that it could happen. Because at the end of the day, that's what life is about. Life is about trial and error. And through errors and failures, you get to know yourself better. And you have the opportunity to learn from the previous mistakes that you did in order to succeed in the future. It makes us reevaluate any sort of given situation and broaden the horizon to accomplish our dreams. So let's practice being okay with failure. If it did happen, you are going to be okay. In fact, this will help you to succeed. So let's be okay with it. It won't be the end of the world. On this day, I want you to reflect on everything that you've done so far. And I want you to stand tall. Don't let anybody ever shake your confidence. You've got this, and you are worthy. And that is it for today's video, guys. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed today's content, and let me know in the comments below if you've practiced any of these habits or you are going to be trying them out for the first time. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos. As always, guys, I want you to stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, but above all, let's also remember to be kind to one another. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you next week.